Okay, cast iron cooking eggs. Today we're going to cook my famous dippy eggs, which I love, or over easy, however you want to call it. And okay, let's begin. There's so many ways of cooking eggs. Here's my way. What I'll do is I will turn it on high, just to kind of get it going here. And it's not going to be on high for a very long time. Some people like to get it nice and hot and then put their oil on. Honestly, I've always done it this way. I just turn it on high, and what I'm going to do is add a little bit of olive oil. Okay, olive oil is added, and I'll let it warm up a little bit before we throw some salt on and eggs. Okay, maybe let a minute or so go by, and what I'll do is I'll just kind of like roll the oil all the way around in the pan, and we'll set that baby back down. And maybe what I'll do at this point is just kind of start turning the temperature down a little bit. Eventually I'll be cooking on absolute low. Once these cast iron pans get hot, they kind of stay hot. So and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some salt here. It always helps, tends to help it not stick to the pan. So I'll put a little bit of salt, I'll grind it in there. Grinded a little bit of sea salt on the bottom of the pan, and we'll be putting our eggs in very shortly. And these grinders, very cool. I'll have a link, again, I'll have a link to the pan, I'll have a link to the salt and pepper grinders, and also my spatula at the bottom of this video that you can click on and purchase. Okay, just added some eggs from our chickens on the homestead here, and as I did that, I just turned it down my temperature to low, and we're going to start cooking these things. We'll cook them maybe a couple minutes, and then we'll flip them for a couple seconds, and then we'll throw them on our plate. And again, this spatula is awesome. I'll have a link to it at the bottom, but you know, a lot of people are they don't want to use metal on cast iron because they say it scrapes you know, the seasoning off the pan and all that. But honestly, what I think it does is by using it, it makes the cast iron pan smoother to where it prevents things from sticking easier. And it's so much easier to get underneath the egg and flip it. Awesome spatula here. And again, I'll have that at the bottom of the video. Okay, eggs have been cooking for a couple minutes here, and you can see how I just get right underneath this thing, and it's not sticky. You know, beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful. It can almost slide around in there. Look at that. Perfect. So now what I'm going to do is, this is kind of the critical part. I'm going to try to do this with the phone in my hand, but what I'm going to do is I am going to flip this for a couple seconds here, or a minute. Ready, set, and go. Flip. Look how good that looks. Does that look good, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good. Okay, watch out as I'm going to flip it here. Back. Okay, here we go. This is the critical part. 1, 2, and on the plate. Perfect. And look at that. And what I tend to do is when I'm done with the cast iron, I'll take this and maybe scrape just a little bit of any debris that was left behind. And I'll let it cool down, and then we'll just wipe it with a paper towel. And that's it. No soap, nothing like that. And just scrape. That's it. Done. Turn off our burner. Actually, I should have turned it off. I usually turn it off a little bit before I flip it. I have to do that there. But as we can look here, we have a nice meal with some lemon juice I'm going to have here right before I eat it. Helps with some of my digestion. Some bacon, some toast with some jalapeno jelly that I made actually about 5 years ago, back in 2003. I had a bunch of these. And the other day I kind of just pulled it out because I was making some hot dogs and I was using it with a different recipe that I make with that. And,
Little pigs,
you know, 5 years old, and it still tastes great. So that's cool. I usually have a little bit of peppers underneath my underneath my eggs, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to top it with a little black pepper. Okay, so top with a little black pepper. This meal is done, ready to eat. Even have a little homemade coleslaw with some olives that I made the other day, and this is going to be a nice lunch. I know it's weird having breakfast for lunch, but that's what I was in the mood for, and that's what we're going to eat. So again, that was a little cast iron cooking, guys, and then we'll show you how to wipe the pan after it cools down in a couple minutes. Okay, now time to clean our pan. Usually takes me 2 paper towels. You can probably get away with 1. What I usually do is just kind of initially start by wiping the main oil out, and then to wipe off the whole pan. And I can't do it one-handed, so I'll be back. And now we're all wiped and cleaned, just with 2 paper towels. I have no water, no soap. That's how I clean my pan, my egg pan. And I literally leave it here because I eat eggs just about every day. So it is ready for the next day. And anyway, here's some other techniques of cleaning cast iron for certain things you make. Because you do get a little bit of a stickage sometimes. And I can show you in another video how to clean the pan and even season the pan when you first buy one. If you have any questions or problems doing this, please comment below and hopefully I can help you out. Signing out. Cast iron cooking eggs.